Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I wanted to make a serious video for you today and explain something to you guys. My opinion, the Wargaming bait and switch maneuver. Buyer beware. I'm playing the Skoda T56 new Czechoslovakian Tier 8 heavy premium tank, completely overpowered and broken as I expected. And let me just give you my thoughts here, okay? I'm going to give you a little bit different perspective than the sales jobs or the reviews that you've heard from some of the other CCs. Now, if you're a Wargaming World of Tanks fanboy, this may upset you, and you probably shouldn't watch this video. You should just keep playing the game 18 hours a day and stay in your room, and maybe your mommy will bring you a glass of milk later tonight so you can get a good night's sleep. But for those of you who have been around the block a little bit more mature, this is the case, okay? I'm going to show you a couple of games. Now, I'm not a great player. I don't claim to be a Unicom or a fantastic player. I'm just a regular schmo player. And I played probably about 20, 25 games in this thing. And it's completely, totally broken. It's completely overpowered. 2 shots, 460 damage per shot. Me, as a regular schmo, am averaging almost double, not quite double, but maybe 80% more damage per game on average than any of my other Tier 8 tanks that I play. Like, I'm having games of 3, 4, 45, almost 5,000 damage without really doing that much. It's broken. But that's not the point of the video, right? I think that's what Wargaming wants, is to introduce a new tank that's just very powerful, that everyone will get excited about and buy. I'm going to take 2 shots on this guy. Well, maybe 1 shot on you and 1 shot on you. There, I'm at 1,000 damage so far. I've taken 2 shots. I'm at 1,000 damage in Tier 8. I'm playing versus Tier 7s and 6s. I'm not a very good player. I'm not going to take full advantage of what's going on in this battle. I hesitate too much, and I don't achieve full Unicom potential, but that's not the point. You're probably, some of you are thinking right now, well, Klaus, you've said this before. They introduced the IS-3A, and it takes 3 shots, 390 damage each. You said that was broken. They introduced the Defender, and everyone said, oh, look at the armor. It's such high alpha. That's broken. Oh, they introduced the Scorpion G way back then. It had that very high alpha, powerful laser accurate gun. Everyone said it was broken. They introduced a Chrysler, and it had impenetrable from the front unless you shoot premium ammo at it. Everyone said that was going to be broken, and you guys are absolutely right. Time after time after time, they introduce a tank that appears to be broken and appears to be overpowered, and it is. But then time goes by, and what's happened to the Scorpion G now? Do you see 5 or 6 of those in every game dominating? No. I wonder why. Well, I play mine and I can't hit anything anymore. You don't see Defenders driving around dominating on the battlefield, do you? You don't see like 4 or 5 Defenders on each team. Everyone said they were broken, going to break the game. Well, why? Does it have anything to do? I play my Defender now, and 9 out of 10 games I'm in a Tier 10 game. It's not really fun to play my Defender. You don't really see the Chrysler GFs breaking the game now. They're not that hard to penetrate. The new tanks can all penetrate easily. Look at this poor guy that I just took out. You don't see Chrysler GFs running around breaking the game. No. What about the IS-3A when they gave it the 3-shot auto? That was, I said it was overpowered, ridiculous. I don't see 4 or 5 of those in each game breaking the game. How come? I play my IS-3A now, like, I click battle, I'm in a Tier 10 game. I can't hit anything. Can't pen them. It's not that overpowered. And that is the point. Guys, we're both right. They keep introducing overpowered, ridiculously stupid tanks like this. This is a ridiculous tank. This tank has no business fighting Tier 6s, Tier 7s. Even other older Tier 8s. I shoot people twice, I do 1,000 damage almost. They have a hard time penetrating me. It's stupid, right? It's broken. And I sound like a broken record. But guess what? Guess what? There's something, the Russian wargaming bait and switch. And it's not just Russian and it's not just wargaming. That's just, it's fun for me to make fun of them. But this is a typical marketing strategy for many, 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 many companies. Guys, yes, it is broken. But surprise, the tanks just came out and I played 25 games and I've been top tier, or at least only seeing tier 8s 80% of those games. I've seen tier 10s maybe once or twice. Look at this poor Helton. 1, 2. Ma mère! Which in Czechoslovakian means it's fucking broken. Guys, this is the honeymoon period, right? And you know what's going to happen, and this is why I'm going to say, I'll probably be the only CC that says it. Buyer beware. And I'm probably too late because they've already sold thousands of them. And we, like sheep, and you, and everyone, rush out and buy them. And WarGaming is going to make a lot of money. And mark my words, you've heard it here on the No Bullshit channel. This is my opinion. It's inevitable. The bait and switch, the Russian reach around is going to happen when the honeymoon's over, and it's directly proportional to when the sales drop off. And most people have bought them, and now it's in the game. It's here to stay. There's thousands of them. You start looking at the statistics, and they go, "Oh, look, the tank is averaging much more damage per game than other tier 8s. We need to tweak." And there'll be a little bit, they're not going to nerf it because they don't nerf premium tanks, but there's so many ways in this game. There's so many ways. Oh, your penetration rolls are secret when you shoot. Are you going to pen? No, that roll is hidden. Oh, your soft stats are a little bit more deviation on your shots. Scorpion G. Oh, tank is very powerful. Look at this. Look on the move. Watch. It's right through the cupola. Pop! 500. What did I just roll there? Almost 600? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That poor guy, he's the last guy standing. I didn't even play very well. That's third class. Almost 5,000 damage, 3 kills. I know it was versus tier 6s. Show you another game here versus tier 8. Same thing, just a shit show game. But mark my words, guys. Tank is very powerful. We looked at the stats. It's averaging 900 more damage per game than other tier 8 premiums. What do? And then comes the bait and switch. You're not going to be top tier in 2 or 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, whenever. When the sales are diminishing and most people have bought one and they're thinking about the next premium tank, and there's hundreds, thousands of these in the game. Well, don't think you're going to be in matchmaking like this anymore. Don't think you're going to see tier 7s and 6s. Don't think you're going to have games like I'm showing you right now. And I'm not a very good player. I'm having games with 4, 5, 3,800, 4,000 damage. Just stupid games. 6 months from now, mark my words, you'll be you press battle in this tank, you're going to be in a tier 10 game. You're going to have to shoot premium ammo. It's already designed that way because it has 208 pen on the regular ammo. Jumps up to, I can't remember, 248, 250 with the... You're going to have to shoot premium ammo because you're going to be in tier 10 games 80, 90% of the time. Tier 10 or tier 9 games. And it's not going to perform the same when you're fighting IS-7s and Mouses and Object 268 version 4s and T-54s and IS-4s. And 50 TPs and, all the big boys. When you're fighting the big boys, it's going to be a little bit... I'll be making a video 6 months from now saying, wow, this thing, it's really tough to hold your own. Like, go play the Defender now. Go play 25 games in the Defender and see if you can average 4,000 or 5,000 damage per game. Well, no, like, okay, look, I'm here. I'll just, how many shots is it going to take? 2. If I play 25 games in the Defender now, completely different story, right? The bait and switch has happened. So guys, I'm just saying, think about it. if you want to spend your money, spend your money. And now look at me, like I'm an idiot here, right? I'm thinking I have to play World of Tanks. My teammate's pushing me. I didn't realize that the game's already over. It's been, what, 1.5 minutes? Okay, I'll just pull out and shoot. And I'll just take 2 shots. I'll do 1,000 damage. The game's over. It's just everyone's going to rush around like lunatics now, just cleaning up because it's been 2 minutes and the game's over. That's an aside. I'm just saying, guys, you make your own decisions. Yes, if you want to have the flavor of the month and you want to spend $50 and have fun for a month or two, fine. But just realize, okay, just realize, you've heard it from me, Klaus Kellerman, the No Bullshit channel. Buyer beware. Just realize that this is a business, right? That this is a business, and they want your money. And I don't fault them for that. And every other business is the same. When you see a car commercial, you know, you see a Ford commercial, and the car, you know, it's a wet road and it's raining, and the driver is a beautiful blonde, and she comes spinning around the corner doing a right. And have you driven a Ford lately? And then in small print, right at the bottom, it says, car that you purchase at the dealer may not behave exactly as the car depicted in this commercial. It's all just, it's sales, right? Yes, every CC is going to play this and go, wow, it's overpowered, it's amazing. Everyone is going to say that because it is, because we got fantastic matchmaking and we just shoot through the enemies like butter. And there's going to be a few really good players that can obviously make it work versus tier 9s and 10s, and it is going to be a really good tank for them. You know, and their mommy's going to bring them a glass of milk tonight so they can sleep, right? But for the regular schmoes, buyer beware. Just realize that that this is the honeymoon period, and it's happened over and over and over again. I've probably fallen into the trap of telling you guys the IS-3A is overpowered, the Defender's overpowered, the Scorpion was overpowered, right? All of these tanks that have been introduced are overpowered. And then after a while, they're balanced. They're just tweaked by the matchmaker, which is the greatest balancing tool in this game that everyone forgets, right? It's irrelevant if the matchmaker puts you bottom tier. And remember now, with these new Crew 2.0 and these new field modifications, if you're noticed in this game, the HP of my tank was actually 3% higher because I've researched now all the field modification for this. I've got more HP. I also have 3% more view range because I've researched all the field modifications. 6 months from now, when I'm in a tier 10 game every game, the tier 10s I'm going to fight against are going to have a little bit more HP. They're going to have all the field. They're going to be even more powerful than they were last patch. The whole game will power creep. I'm going to be fighting tier 9s and 10s that are better than the tier 9s and 10s that existed last month. It's the bait and switch. I just thought I'd make this video, and you know, you make your own decisions. You make your own decisions. But I want to be the guy that it just puts a little bit of reality into your heads and just tells you, you know, buyer beware. You make your own choices. I know that every video you see and everyone and all the CCs and everyone that makes a video is going to say the same thing. This thing's overpowered. And that's going to create hype and make everyone want to buy it. And I'm going to be the only guy saying, be careful, because the world is a very complicated place. And in 6 months, it may be not as nice as it is right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave some comments, leave some messages. I'm interested to know what you guys think. And I'll catch you on the next one.